Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Layla, and for today's video, I'm going to be going over my December money goals and budget. We have reached the final month of 2022. Absolutely insane. I am feeling pretty excited about December. I'm not going to hit all of the goals that I set at the beginning of the year, but I'm still going to hit a few, and I'm definitely much closer to all of them. So I'm excited to start talking about that going into the new year, and also to put up a bunch of videos about my finances for 2023, because that's always an exciting thing. You know, set new goals, go over my spending plan and other things that I have planned. The first thing that I want to go over for this video are the money goals that I have for December. I do have kind of a big one, so I have 3 total. The first one is that I would like to reach $26,000 total saved for my student loan debt. That's a pretty ambitious goal, only because I'm a little under 2K away from that as of me filming this. I'm filming this on December 1st, so that means over the next 31 days, I need to save almost, I think it's like $1,900, $1,800 that I would need to save up, and it's possible. It really depends on the bonus that I will be getting from my job and the income from my side hustles. I'm not sure on that one, but I really wanted to get to at least $26,000 by the end of the year, so that I'm going into the new year with only $10,000 of debt left to save for. And y'all know that the forbearance has been extended, 0% interest has been extended on the student loans. So I don't have to worry about that for another 5-6 months. So I have the first half of 2023 to really focus on my student loans. So I think getting it down to just 10K left, I can definitely save up 10K within 6 months or so. Goal number 2 is the goal I set every single month, which is to make at least $2,000 between my online and extra income. I was gonna set this higher to, I probably should say like 2,500 or 3,000 even. You'll see in my November update that I had a really strong month for November. I don't think December will be as strong, but again, this does just depend on the happenings, because I have been increasing my income from my side hustles. I am so grateful to be able to say that and to see this happening. I have been working on this for so long, and my work is officially paying off much more than it has in the past. So maybe we can get closer to 3K or potentially even over 3K between the two of those, but I'm gonna stick with 2K just as my goal. Maybe I'll start changing it into 2023. Goal number 3 is to max out my Roth IRA. So in my Transfer Tuesday earlier this week, I talked about what I should do with my bonus that I'll be getting from my job. Now, honestly, I still don't know if I'll be getting that in December. I'm pretty sure, like, isn't that when a bonus comes in? You get it in December. So whenever that comes is when I will max out my Roth IRA. I did decide to go with that. The bulk of y'all in the comments said just go ahead and max out the Roth. I was already leaning toward that anyway, because it knocks off one of my goals. Then I don't have to worry about 2022 going into 2023. So then I can either just focus on my student loans or just focus on my 2023 Roth IRA instead of having to worry about the both of them. And this is really exciting. This is, if I max this out, which I will, either way, even if I max it out in 2023, even if I max out my 2022 Roth IRA going into the new year, I've never maxed out my Roth IRA. So this will be a huge milestone for me, and I'm so excited to be able to do that and say that it's my first time doing that. Okay, those are my goals. So let's go ahead and get into my budget. My budget's a little crazy, so let's go. As always, I'm gonna go down to the bottom of your screen and we're gonna go to my spreadsheet. If you are interested in this spreadsheet, it's very basic, very simple. It will be linked down below. You do have to make a copy. Please do not request access. I will not give you access. Go to the top left-hand corner, click File, make a copy, and you'll be able to edit your own sheet. All right, so December, we're gonna talk about my income first. And from my job, my full-time job, this is going to be higher. So I put 5,816 because that's what I'm assuming I will make with my bonus after my taxes, after my 401k and all that. So my typical pay is about $3,816. I just added an extra $2,000. I believe the minimum I will get for my bonus is $2,000, but it could be higher. I hope it's higher, like 3,000 or 3,500 would be amazing, but I genuinely have no clue because I did not start at my job at the very beginning of the year. I started in March. I also, this is based on like our utilization hours, and mine are not completely fulfilled. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. Business income, I just make these numbers up. I put $1,600. I think I should be making at least $1,600 from my online income, but I am never 100% sure on this. I also made up other income. I put $600 here. I do believe that between these two, I will make over $2,000. So I put this at like about $2,200, and I have no clue. So again, both of those are just guesses and don't really mean anything. Business income is anything for my online business. Other income is everything outside of that. So that could be sign-up bonuses or credit card cashback, apps that I use, etc. So as you can see, I'll be working with a decent chunk of cash, over $8,000 for December, which is incredible. And let's see how I will spend that. If we come down to my budget, we're gonna go to my taxes first. This will probably be higher, but I just never know. This taxes amount, I budgeted $300. This is what I save for my quarterly estimated taxes. That just goes to my high yield savings account, and I pay my estimated taxes with that money saved. It will probably be higher than that. Sinking funds will be $350. So because I've, as the year has gone, I've dwindled down to a few sinking funds instead of the many that I had at the beginning of the year. So just $350 there. Roth IRA, as I said, I want to max this out. So I would need to do $2,800 to max it out. I'm looking forward to getting the chance to do that. Donate, I put at 0. And this is because you'll see in my November update that I did a really big donation in November. So I'm gonna back off of donating for December and probably a little bit into 2023, just because that was a lot more money than I'm used to donating, and I'll explain why I did that in that video. Rent, trash, and pest fee. So this is lower, $1,437.65. Now the reason this is lower, it was really annoying because I had a credit on my account. I'm not going to go into the details. It was just because there was an electricity issue. If you want to hear about my electricity drama, you can literally watch almost all of my videos, and I bring it up because it's been such an issue this year. Back in like September or October, my apartment gave me a credit for $99.35 for that issue. Then in October, I think it was October, yeah, the apartment complex that I live in was bought out by a different company. So the name changed, the owners changed, all of that, even the portal changed. So when I went into the portal, that credit was gone. So for November, I was supposed to pay this amount, this $1,437, but I had to pay by check because the portal wasn't ready and they wouldn't let me do give myself the $99.35 credit, which was just annoying. So that rolled into December. It still wasn't on my account until today. I had gone down to them multiple times. I emailed them multiple times and finally got them to put it on there. And as of today, that is the accurate balance. So yeah, very frustrating. And there's still issues with it. Like my water bill hasn't been on the portal yet. So I didn't pay my water bill for November. There's no water bill on my account for December. I asked them about it and they just didn't answer that question. So very frustrating. Anywho, Wi-Fi, $55 with Google Fiber. Electricity is going to be at $91 again for December. Water and sewage, $16.73. Again, I don't see this on my portal, but we'll see. We'll see if it comes in or if it's going to get pushed to January or something. Groceries, I'm budgeting a lot. $600 because my boyfriend and I are traveling from Christmas to New Year's Day. So we'll probably spend more. I will probably spend more on groceries. He paid for the bulk of the trip, and yeah, I'm cool with that. Plus, I'm probably going to purchase some extra groceries for going into the new year because I like to buy a specific type of protein, and that tends to be a little bit pricier. So I upped the amount there. Household, I also increased. For December, I'm doing 50 because one, I've been going over budget here almost every single month because there ends up being things that I need to purchase for my apartment. And in household, this includes anything like detergent, cleaning stuff, dish soap, etc. So I know that there's some stuff I will need to buy, and it should come to under 50. Food out, I'm also putting at a higher amount, 250. I am basically basing this off of the money that we spent in Hawaii, the money that I spent in Hawaii, because it was very expensive to eat on an island. Again, for this trip, we're going to an island, Tahiti in particular. I haven't said where we're going, but French Polynesia, Tahiti and Moria. So I'm expecting if we go out to eat, it will be quite expensive. We will go out to eat. So I just put $250. Gas for my car, I put at $60. Honestly, I may need to increase this because of traveling. Like if we end up, I don't think we're gonna get a car rental because they only have manuals over there, like manual cars. And I'm not sure that we wanna do that. We may get like a moped or something, which I also don't love the idea of that. That may be a little bit higher because of the trip, but that's fine. I can't really control that. Student loan savings, I have this only at 1,000. That would not get me to the 26K that, you know, the goal that I set. But I only put 1,000 here because based off of the income that I have at the top, this is all that I would be able to squeeze in between everything else. So ideally this would be closer to like $1,800 that I need to put toward my student loans, which could be possible if this is higher or if this is higher, any of my income if it's higher. Health and beauty is also a high one, so 550. I may not spend this much, it just depends on if I end up doing something, but I do need to purchase some vitamins. Some of my skincare stuff is out. It's stuff that I buy like once a year because it lasts me that long. This is actually a bit lower because I ended up buying some of the stuff that I needed on Black Friday, like the weekend after Thanksgiving, because they were having a really good sale and I was gonna buy it in December anyway. So you'll see in November I went way over budget on health and beauty, but we'll talk about that then. My phone, I am expecting to switch to Mint Mobile completely. So I have it linked down below. If y'all are interested, you can get Mint Mobile for as little as $15 per month. It's not sponsored for this video. I have the $30 plan, so that is unlimited, and you pay like in advance. I believe the price I saw was like for me to pay for the next 4 months, because that's what this would be. I got this 120 from somewhere, so this is for me to pay, I think, for the next 4 months. It may be higher, it may be lower. If I can pay for 6 months, I probably will do that, but I'll just have to see. Dogs, that's 160. That goes to my sister. Business, $50. This might be higher. There's something that is renewing in December for me, but I might cancel it. I haven't decided yet. If I do end up purchasing that, this would be like $150 instead of just $50. Netflix is $15.49 per usual. Hopefully that doesn't go up for 2023. Then I do have personal here. Putting that at $50 for December. You'll see in November I went way over budget on personal. The other thing is that I'll talk about this more soon, but I am going to do a no spend year, a low spend year for 2023. I did that back in 2020 and I really want to do it again because it made a big difference and I'm feeling excited about it, and that's how I know like I should do it. I know I should do this. So I'll talk about that more in upcoming videos, of course, because I know so many people try to do the no spend year or low spend year. I think those videos are like my top watched videos. So I'm hoping I can get more people to join in on a no spend year for 2023. Comment down below if you're planning on doing that. Next, I have gifts on here for $100. I didn't buy any gifts in November for Christmas. I haven't brought this up really, but I told my family no gifts. Like, we're not doing Christmas this year. I am absolutely okay with spending time with my family, having breakfast, having dinner, whatever, but we're not doing the gifts. We're not doing the gifts this year. So I said, do not buy us gifts for myself, my sister, my boyfriend, all that. And got my parents on board. I mean, I'm expecting some gifts for sure. Like, not everybody listens, you know, and there are some people in my like close but extended family that I like didn't really say anything exactly. And with time, like if we just don't buy gifts many years in a row, they'll get it. Like, don't buy me gifts because I'm not like, we're not doing a gift exchange anymore. You know, I'll spend time with you and I don't want to buy gifts. I might do something small, like, I don't know. I'll see. Like I may bake stuff for people or get something really small for like my sister and my mom and my boyfriend, because that is okay with me. Under $100 for everybody, but everybody else is not getting anything. And I'm so relieved about this. I feel so much better about it. Yeah, I know that I had been talking about this for a few months and how it is difficult to get people on board, but like it really doesn't matter. It may come off as rude if you don't buy a gift, but that's not the meaning behind Christmas, you know, and that's not what's important. And it was starting to get to a point where I was just feeling so stressed around the holidays because I felt the pressure to buy gifts for everybody in my life because they were buying me gifts. And that's not just my immediate family. I have a couple of cousins that would buy us presents or like give us a gift card or something. So I'm like, oh, we need to buy them a gift. And that's like a family of 3, another family of 4. Like there was so much. And it was just really overwhelming, costing me several $100s every year for things that people probably don't want. And I don't want the things 9 times out of 10 that people get me, not to be rude. Yeah, I'm kind of going on a tangent here, but I did it. I told them no. So I'm pretty proud and I am excited for this to continue for ever. Travel, I budgeted $250 because my boyfriend and I will have to Uber to the airport, or I need to drive my car and park at the airport. We're flying out on Christmas evening, so I think it might be more expensive or difficult to find an Uber, so I'm still not decided on what we need to do. That's gonna be like a last minute decision. Either way, I just put $250 because yeah, between that, getting an Uber there, getting an Uber back, getting a taxi in Tahiti, we need to get money exchanged, some cash exchanged so we can pay for that. And then who knows with like the car rental situation. So just put $250. It may be more than that, maybe less. And that is everything that I'm expecting for December. I really want to try to, you know, keep everything in the green or in the white because, you know, if I go over budget, it turns red. Yeah, I'm really excited about a lot of this stuff. Getting my student loan savings higher, maxing out my Roth IRA, less for rent, like all these good things are happening. My income is going up. I'm very excited that I'm not having to worry about gifts. You can see down at the bottom that I would be in the negative if I were to spend all this money. But that's based off of this number, which is probably too low for December. So I do think that my bonus will be more than I'm expecting up here. But that is it from me for this video. I'm very excited to finish the year on as strong of a note as possible. I do have quite a few videos coming this month, so stay tuned for all of those. If you have any specific requests, please feel free to comment those down below. Otherwise, let us know what your money goals are for December, for the end of the year. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.